So one of the most common questions that I get all the time is, Sam, I'm thinking about starting a side hustle, but I'm not sure of exactly which one is the best one for me to do. Now, this is something that ended up holding me back from starting my side hustle. I ended up procrastinating, taking months for me to decide. But once I did make a decision and I put my energy and focus into it, I was able to quit my 9 to 5 job, turn the side hustle into a full online business, and just ultimately live a life of freedom. Now, in today's video, I want to take you through all of the steps that I took. But before I get into it, I just want to give a quick disclaimer and say that everything in this video shouldn't be taken as financial advice. All I'm going to be doing is sharing my own personal experience, my own opinion as to what I believe the best steps are when it comes to starting up a side hustle for anyone out there that's confused. Treat this video as a form of entertainment or education. My ultimate goal is just to enlighten you on the things that I wish I knew from day one. But let's not waste any more time. Let me jump straight into one of the first steps. It's a resource that I wish I had, because it would have shortened down the decision-making process when it came to knowing which side hustle was going to be the best one for me to do. So it's a quiz that you're going to be able to access by clicking the link in my description. Don't worry, you don't need to pay anything. It's a quiz that I made myself. And it's just going to take you through a series of different questions. And at the end of it, there's going to be a prompt that you're now going to paste into ChatGPT. But don't worry, everything's going to make sense. Let me just take you through the things that I would select as an example. So the first question is, what type of product do you prefer to sell? So if you're someone that would rather sell a physical product, you're of course going to select this one. If you want to sell some sort of a digital one, you're going to select this one. In today's video, I'm going to select physical product and then click on next. How much money do you have to invest upfront? Now, if you're someone that doesn't have that much money, of course, you're going to select low investment. In terms of where do you want to sell your products, if you're looking to sell it on a marketplace like eBay or Amazon, you're going to select this one. But if you want to build your own branded website, you're going to select Shopify. It's then going to ask you what niche do you want to focus on, pets, electronics, home, sports, fashion. I'm just going to select the pet niche for now. You're then going to say how much time can you dedicate towards it per week. In this example, I'm going to select 5 hours. And in terms of how would you like to market your Shopify store, I'm just going to say that I would prefer to use free marketing methods. And just as a quick reminder, all of these different answers that I just selected is just for the purpose of this video. If I was looking to take this a lot more serious, I may select different answers, but I just want to show you how it works. So once you've selected your options, you're then going to click on next, and you're then going to see that it's going to give you a tailored, personalized prompt that you're now going to be able to copy just like this. Keep this page open, but you're just going to copy it, come over to ChatGPT, and then paste it in there just like that, and then click on enter. And just like that, as you can see, it's now come back with a detailed step-by-step business plan that we're going to be able to use when it comes to getting this side hustle off the ground. It's initially given me the details of the type of business that I'm looking to build. It's explaining various different things when it comes to the marketing strategy. And it's also giving me blog article ideas and also business domain names that I'm going to be able to choose from. And it's going to be with this information from ChatGPT that we're going to use when it comes to building a Shopify store and also doing certain things when it comes to getting customers onto the store as well. So for you to get your Shopify dropshipping store built in the easiest way, it's going to be with this AI store builder. I'm going to leave it linked down below. All you got to do is click on this link right here. It's really easy to use. You've probably seen it on my channel before. You're just going to have to answer a couple questions. Now, in this example, I'm going to be selecting pet store because that is what I entered in the quiz that I just completed. From there, I'm going to activate my Shopify trial. The good thing about using this AI store builder is that you're not going to have to pay any subscription fees for the first 3 months of using it. So literally you can get a full online business up and running, start generating sales, and you're not going to have to pay anything to Shopify, or the only thing that you're going to need to pay is $3. So just go through the process of answering all the questions. It's not going to take more than 5, maybe 6, 7 minutes. But once you have completed everything, you're then going to see that you've now got access to the back end of your Shopify store. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is to show you what the store looks like as to what it was able to build me. As you can see, it's a well-designed, well-professional, well-optimized Shopify store that customers are going to be able to come onto straight away. And to be honest with you guys, if you wanted to do something like this yourself, it wouldn't really be easy if you're a complete beginner, because you would need to know how to structure everything. You would need to know how to make sure that everything is working as it should. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it would definitely take maybe a week, 2 weeks for you to get a website to this point if you're someone that's never built a Shopify website before. And to emphasize what I'm talking about, not only is the AI store builder going to make sure that it works on a desktop, as you can see, but it's also going to make sure that it's going to work on a mobile phone as well. So I've just come onto my iPhone just like this. I'm going to put a screen recording on the left-hand side over there. As you can see, if a customer comes onto the site on their mobile phone, everything is going to work as it should. They're going to be able to click into all of these links, come over to the catalog and view all of these different products. So when I say that the AI store builder works in an efficient way, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to be able to work on smartphone, desktop, tablet, whatever device the person or the potential customer is using, they're going to be able to go onto it and start buying your products. But bear in mind, there is going to be some things that you need to do on the back end of your Shopify account for everything to be working as it should. So for example, you're going to need to set up Shopify payments. This is where you're going to be able to receive money. Someone comes onto your site, buys your product, it's going to end up in your bank account. That's not difficult to do. You just need to go over to settings and then go over to the payment section. You also need to make sure that you've sorted out all of your policy pages. You've made sure that, everything is done on the back end. I've got a checklist in my description down below, but one of the things on that checklist that you're going to be able to check out is the domain section as well. You need to make sure that you get a custom domain so that someone can go directly onto your website and it's going to give your business a professional look. The way that you can set up a domain is coming over here to settings, then clicking on domains. And it's going to be from here that you're going to be able to buy a new domain. And this is where ChatGPT has also been able to help you, because in the prompt that you typed in, it's come back with 10 business domain name ideas that you're going to be able to choose from. And it is important to know that not every single one on this list is going to be available. So you need to go through all of them, pick whichever one resonates with you, pick whichever one that you want to use for your brand over the long term. I'm just going to double check and make sure that this one is available just to show you what goes into it. So I've just copied it just like that. I'm going to paste it in there just like this. And as you can see, it is available and it's only going to cost $16 for me to use this custom domain for 1 year. But I'm sure right now, most of you are probably thinking to yourself, but Sam, it's great that I've been able to get my store built. It's great that I've got all of the products loaded to it. I've got my domain, I've got my Shopify payment set up, I'm ready to start making money. But how exactly are customers going to come onto this website and even know that I've got these products for sale? Now, to be completely honest with you, there's so many different ways that you can do marketing and get potential customers onto your website. If you just go back onto the plan from ChatGPT, it's going to give you a marketing strategy that you can use. You can either do SEO, social media, influencer marketing. There's all of these different routes that you can take. Bear in mind that I did tell the quiz that I wanted to focus on free traffic methods. So if you're someone that's not looking to spend any money, then these are some of the routes that you can take. But to give you a practical example of how this works, as you can see over here, it's also come back with these 10 blog article ideas. And if you didn't know, you can actually publish blog articles on your Shopify store for them to get ranked in the Google search results. This is a great way for you to not spend any money on marketing, but get traffic onto your site that most likely would buy your product, because you're going to be publishing articles that have something to do with it. So if you are someone that is looking to get potential customers onto your site to buy your products with the least amount of money possible, then using some of these methods right here is going to be great. I would say that you could start off with publishing blog articles because it's going to be one of the easiest ones to get started with. Because think about it, if you're able to publish blog articles on your Shopify store at least 2 times a day or even 1 time a day minimum, and utilize the power of ChatGPT to help you, from there, you're going to be able to now have content on your website that you can drive people to, they can read the content, and you're going to be able to promote your products in that way because the articles are going to be related to the type of products that you're selling. And to quickly show you exactly what I would do if I was in this situation right now, if I just come back onto this site that it was able to build for me, these are all of the different products that's been loaded onto the site. But there's this product over here that looks like a electric brush for cats and dogs. Now, if I wanted to drive traffic to this particular product page, I'm going to be able to publish an article about it. So if I just go back onto ChatGPT, you don't necessarily need to use the list of different blog article ideas. You can come up with your own one, but as we can see, there's one right here, number 7, the ultimate guide to dog and cat grooming products. So I'm going to be able to now copy this title just like this, and then enter another prompt and say, write a 1,000 word article about, and then put the title in there just like that. Then I'm going to add to make sure to link to the product in a subtle way. And then I'm just going to paste the product in there just like this, and then click on enter. And just like that, as you guys can see, ChatGPT has gone straight to work to produce a fully written article that I'm going to be able to copy and paste into the back end of my Shopify store. By no means am I saying that you're going to be able to get rich from doing this just once. It's going to take a level of consistency, but once it's completed the article, all you're going to need to do is just copy it just like this. Come back to your Shopify account. On the left hand side, you're going to see content. You're going to see blog post. What you're going to do is click on create blog post and just paste it in this box just like that. But for the most part, I would say that this is what you need to do. Now, it is important for you to be aware that you don't want to just copy the article one for one just like this. You want to switch some things around, put your own words, your own spin on it. But by using ChatGPT, it's just going to save so much time, energy, and money. Now, it is important for you to know that you're going to need to add a cover image for the article as well. The way that I like to get my images is by going onto pexels.com. It's completely free to use. And since this article is about pet grooming, I'm just going to type in pet grooming just like this and then click on search. There's going to be all of these different images that I can choose from. I'm going to choose a completely random one. Let's choose this one right here. Simply come back onto your Shopify store, upload the image just like this, and then click on save. Okay, perfect. So right there, as you guys can see, the blog article has now been uploaded. This is what it looks like. Customers are going to be able to find this in Google search. You can also use organic content like Instagram, TikTok to drive people to this article. But everything is well structured. There's a little bit of work that needs to be done. But the good thing about it is that ChatGPT has been able to link directly to the product right here and in multiple different places throughout the article. So if I click into this link like the reader will do, it's going to take them directly to the product page. But I'm sure that you guys now understand how you can get this ChatGPT side hustle set up. You're not going to have to spend too much money, maybe $16 here for a domain, another $10 here for you to use Shopify and other apps. But you're not going to have to break the bank, and it's just a great way for you to get started with an online business as a complete beginner. And don't forget to check the link in my description down below for that completely free side hustle quiz. It's going to give you all the information you need when it comes to picking the best side hustle for your own personal situation. And you're also going to be able to get some free resources as well. But if you wanted a little bit more information on some other side hustles that's going to be suitable for you, side hustles that you're going to be able to use AI when it comes to being able to make money from the comfort of your own home, I'm going to leave a video right there. Watch that straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people. I've gotten so many positive messages from it, and I'm sure that it can help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.